Good afternoon and welcome to the Santa Clara County Justice Training Center Corrections Academy Graduation, Class 23. My name is Lieutenant Rick Alanis, and I am the Director at the Academy for the Custody Academy at the Santa Clara County Justice Training Center. On behalf of Sheriff Lori Smith, I would like to thank everyone for being here on this very special day. I would like to take a moment to recognize the many civic leaders that are here. As I call your name, please briefly stand up, as it's important we acknowledge your presence for taking time out of your busy schedules to be here for this graduation. And please hold your applause until the end of the introductions. From the Trinity County Sheriff's Office, Under Sheriff Brian Ward and Sheriff Tim Saxon. From the San Mateo County Sheriff's Office, Lieutenant Todd Finato and Captain Al Elzy. From the Santa Clara County Sheriff's Office, Captain Adam Oberdorfer, Assistant Sheriff Mike Doty, Under Sheriff Ken Binder, and Sheriff Lori Smith. Let's give our command staff members a round of applause. To all the family and friends here today, and to those watching from home, you are the reason these recruits have accomplished their goals. You have been a support system for the recruits throughout their amazing journey, and for that we thank you. Let's give all of our family and friends the round of applause that they deserve. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the honor of introducing to you the Santa Clara County Justice Training Center Corrections Academy Class 23. If everyone will please stand for the presentation of colors. We will now have the presentation of the national anthem by Rosie Dominguez.
Present. Oh!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order.
Thank you for that, Rosie. That was beautiful. At this time, everyone, please be seated.
Class 23, take seat.
I'd like to bring forth Sergeant Raul Marta for the passing of the guidon.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome and thank you. I'm Sergeant Raul Marta, the Academy Coordinator for Class 23. The guidon has been a symbol of camaraderie and esprit de corps for both the military and police through history. Each guidon symbolizes something unique for each class it represents, and it is a result of the hopes and ideas of all the recruits. With today's transfer of the class guidon, Class 23's legacy will live on at the Justice Training Center. It will serve as a symbol of inspiration to all future recruits, and it ties today's graduates to past and future academies. I would like to welcome you, all of you, to this celebration of what is a major accomplishment for those seated upon this stage today, and one that has challenged them to push past every limit they thought they had. I'm sure the family and friends here today have seen firsthand the commitment, the discipline, and the fortitude required of all these recruits. During the past 12 weeks, this academy confronted them with many challenges. These recruits completed more than 640 hours of academy training and spent countless hours at home completing homework and preparing for what each new day had in store for them. State standards require each recruit complete multiple behavior and written skills tests, which assess an individual's abilities in defensive tactics, physical endurance, communication skills, report writing, mental illness, crisis intervention, and de-escalation techniques. The training was accomplished while dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. The members of Class 23 never became unmotivated and have continued to strive forward. The members of Class 23 demonstrated through testing and through hands-on scenarios that they have acquired the knowledge and skills taught to them in this academy and can safely, effectively, and ethically carry out the duties of a correctional deputy or officer. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce the class president for Class 23, Recruit Benjamin Liu.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you are here in person or watching online, thank you for joining us today to celebrate this amazing accomplishment. Thank you to all the family and friends who have supported us over the course of this academy. We could not have made it through all the stress, studying, and sleepless nights without your love and support. At the same time, I also want to apologize to all of you for all the holidays, birthdays, and milestones that we have missed during the last 3 months. But know that we've spent the last 3 months learning to be officers and deputies who are worthy of your love and support, and learning the skills to make it home to you safely every day, because we've been receiving training from the finest corrections academy there is. Thank you to San Mateo County and to Trinity County for believing in us and investing in us. It is an honor for us to be wearing these uniforms and representing you here today. Thank you for sending us to the Corrections Academy here at the Santa Clara County Justice Training Center. We began this academy at the end of 2020, 11 recruits for 11 weeks. Like most people, we were looking forward to 2021 as a year that would bring relief from the seemingly endless craziness from 2020. But on December 29th, 2020, at approximately 0800 hours, Class 23 quickly realized there were a lot more challenges for us to endure. As we stood in a squat position in the parking lot of the Santa Clara County Justice Training Center, we were greeted for the first time by our lovely recruit training officers. This was a rude awakening of what we had in store for the first 10 weeks of 2021. Over the course of the academy, it was a lot of motivation, running, push-ups, squats, and burpees, interspersed with defensive tactics, report writing, physical training, scenarios, classroom lectures, and believe it or not, laughs too. Eventually, with enough motivation, we learned to stop making as many mistakes, and we were finally able to start focusing on the learning. And not only did we attend the finest corrections academy there is, we also had the best recruit training officers and instructors that the academy had to offer. Thank you, Captain Oberdorfer and Lieutenant Alanis, for setting the tone and your expectations on day one. And in particular, thank you to all the academy staff for all the work that you did behind the scenes to make this day possible. For setting up a new curriculum, for getting COVID testing and vaccinations available for us, for making it possible for us to have our loved ones here with us today, and for always holding us accountable to a high standard. You went above and beyond to make sure we had everything we needed to succeed, and I hope that you're proud looking at the finished product you hear before you today. You worked out alongside us. You came in early so we could make up missed classes or so you could help us practice defensive tactics. And you pretended to be inmates in our scenarios, even though you probably had more fun than we did when you were giving us a hard time. You always asked more from us too. You've pushed us forward, pulled us up, and came up with some pretty interesting motivations that will be told at dinner parties for years to come. You've brought 11 recruits to the finish line 11 weeks later, and I think it's a matter of time for us to formally express our gratitude. So on behalf of Class 23, thank you, Sergeant Marta, Recruit Training Officer Dundich, Recruit Training Officer Ramirez, and Recruit Training Officer Snell Martinez. Class 23, where are our manners? Let's give the biggest thank you you've ever given on 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you! Good job, guys. In closing, I want to reflect on our class motto, against all odds. It's an appropriate motto considering what we've had to deal with and what we've accomplished. And a lot has gone on, but I'll list a few of them. Against all odds, a third of our class caught COVID-19. Against all odds, the recruits who caught COVID-19 ended the academy faster and stronger than when they started. Against all odds, we got our challenge coins shipped in time. Against all odds, we were given the opportunity to get fully vaccinated against COVID. Against all odds, we proved Recruit Training Officer Dundich wrong when he said we wouldn't all graduate. Against all odds, Recruit Wallen found his calling on the monkey bars. Against all odds, Recruit Alfonso brought the recruits and the recruit training officers closer together through laughter. Against all odds, we came together as a team. And against all odds, 11 of us started this academy, and 11 of us are graduating here today. And lastly, against all odds, I was somehow chosen to be president for these 10 amazing recruits. I am truly honored by their trust in me, and I hope I've made them as proud as they have made me. Thank you, Class 23, for going through this journey with me. I would now like to present our class video to you all.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
Sometimes you just feel tired, feel weak. And when you feel weak, you feel like you want to just give up. But you gotta search within you. Try to find that inner strength and just pull that out of you. And get that motivation to not give up and not be a quitter. No matter how bad you want to just fall flat on your face. Till I collapse, I'm spilling these raps long as you feel them. To the day that I drop, you'll never say that I'm not killing them. Cause when the ceiling's just not real enough. The criminal cop killing hip-hop, filling a minimal swap to cop millions of pop listeners. You're coming with me, feel it or not, you're gonna fear it like I shows it. The spirit of God lives in us. You hear it a lot, lyrics the shock. Is it a miracle or am I just product of pop? Listen up, but sizzle my whistle, this is the plot. Listen up, you pistols for God, Slizzle does not give up.
Till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high, I'ma rip this till my bone holla, till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high, I'ma rip this till my bone holla.
Music is like magic. There's a certain feeling you get when you reel and you spit, and people are feeling it. This is your moment, and every single minute you spend trying to hold on to it, 'cause you may never get it again.
Against all odds!
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse. This dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard he f***ing with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire and Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a f***ing nihilist porcupine. He's the type women wanna be within rappers. Hope he gets 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of that comes out of this kid's throat. He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He often gets a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth or does it stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew are known around as one of the best. Dedicated to what they do and give 100%.
Forget Mike, nobody really knows how or why he works so hard. It seems like he's never got time because he writes every note and he writes every line. And I've seen him at work when that light goes on and his
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume.
At this time, I would like to present the award for Most Inspirational Instructor. This instructor has spent several weeks with the class and was instrumental in the development of our knowledge and skills in defensive tactics. On behalf of Class 23, we would like to thank him for his hard work and dedication to our training. Please help me recognize retired Correctional Officer Stan Kendrick.
Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Good job. You worked hard. You're professionals. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
As you can see, the recruits were immersed into a world which challenged them physically, mentally, and emotionally. A world with a high demand for self-discipline and accountability. The recruits were not only challenged with exams and exercises designed to evaluate the recruits' competency, but they also had to balance their personal lives. These recruits were challenged physically, mentally, and emotionally, and exposed to stress inoculation all academy long. These recruits were challenged in such a manner because eventually all of them are going to encounter a stressful, critical incident. When that time comes, they will be able to revert back to their training and make it home safe to their families. While the efforts of the recruits are certainly a large factor in their own success, the recruits did not face these challenges alone. None of it would be possible without the efforts of our academy staff, the incredible dedicated instructors, and volunteers who committed themselves to ensuring that the recruits had every resource and opportunity to be competent and successful throughout the academy. The guidance and expertise and wisdom of these instructors was essential to a successful academy training program. They have provided lessons to the recruits that they will carry with them their entire careers. I personally cannot thank them enough for all they have done. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving the instructors and volunteers a round of applause. Among those who have instructed and guided these recruits, nobody has been more dedicated to their success or given as much time as the recruit training officers. Very few people truly understand what it takes to be a recruit training officer. They are the first ones on campus and last to leave. They by far have the most interaction with the recruits. The recruit training officers is the most crucial role in a recruit's experience because the RTOs have many responsibilities. They have to be mentors, role models, instructors, motivators, and disciplinarians. Fortunately, we have 3 great recruit training officers who made the success of this class their first and top priority, often at times at the expense of their own family time. It has been my privilege and honor to work with them. Please join me in a round of applause as I invite RTO Danielle Snell Martinez, RTO Ivan Dundich, and RTO Jesse Ramirez to the podium.
Greetings, everyone, and thank you for coming. The Justice Training Center would like to acknowledge several recruits that went above and beyond during the time at the Academy by presenting them with an award. The first award is the Top Academic Award. This recruit excelled in numerous areas at the Academy. This recruit demonstrated excellent critical thinking ability and report writing skills. This recruit has the highest combined score on their job knowledge tests and quizzes. I would like to present the Top Academic Award to recruit Benjamin Liu. The second award is the Top Practical Award. This recruit maintained one of the best scenario and defensive tactics test scores amongst all the recruits. I would like to present the Top Practical Award to recruit William Cruz Miyake.
The third award is for top overall recruit. This recruit was at or near the top of the class in all areas during the academy. Due to this recruit's performance throughout the academy, he will now graduate with the highest seniority of the class. I would like to present the top overall recruit award to recruit Benjamin Liu. The last award is the Leadership Award. Throughout the course of the academy, the recruits are put into various leadership positions within their class. Some of these positions are chosen by the recruit training officers, and others are chosen by their fellow recruits. The Leadership Award goes to the recruit who demonstrated strong leadership ability and had a positive impact on the class. This award was decided by a class vote. The Leadership Award goes to recruit Thomas Collins.
At this time, I would also like to acknowledge Recruit Training Officer Jesse Ramirez for his service at the Academy. Recruit Training Officer Jesse Ramirez served as a Recruit Training Officer from 2020 to 2021. RTO Ramirez's dedication to service made a difference in the growth and development of every recruit in Class 22 and 23. RTO Ramirez would use several phrases to motivate the recruits to always do their best. Some of those phrases included, "Don't fake the funk," and "Let me hear your battle cry." Being the only military veteran on the Academy staff, RTO Ramirez always took it upon himself to make sure the recruits' marching and cadence running was always up to par. RTO Ramirez, you are an honest and loyal friend, and we hope that you continue to assist with future academies. RTO Ramirez has been an exemplary member of the Santa Clara County Justice Training Center staff, and all our staff appreciated the San Mateo County Sheriff's Office for allowing RTO Ramirez to be a member of our team. I would like to present RTO Ramirez with this plaque as a gratitude for his service at the Academy.
Wow, thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all for being here, and everybody watching at home. I'd like to thank Santa Clara County for allowing me to be an RTO at your agency. I appreciate that. And also San Mateo County as well for allowing me to come here as an RTO and teach these motivating recruits here. It's truly an honor to help train these motivating recruits. And also thank you, Sergeant and fellow RTOs, for taking me in, letting me help you guys out as a team. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, this time we would like to take a moment to give a special acknowledgement to all the brave men and women of the United States Armed Forces, former and current. Would the following recruits please stand as I call your name? Please hold your applause until the end. Recruit Contreras. Recruit Contreras served 4 years in the United States Marine Corps as an infantry rifleman. During his term, he served in 2 combat tours, 2007 and 2008 in Ramadi, Iraq, and 2009 in Helmand Province, Afghanistan. He received an honorable discharge in November 2010 and was promoted to corporal a few months after his discharge. At this time, I would like to ask all those who have served and are currently serving in the military to please stand up and be recognized for your hard-fought efforts to keep our country safe and protected. Thank you. Prior to the academy, he worked for a local pest control company. In his spare time, he enjoys camping, hiking, fishing, and barbecuing. Recruit Contreras. Pinning Recruit Contreras will be his brother, Officer Daniel Contreras. He chose his brother because he supported him becoming part of law enforcement and always offered guidance. Recruit Contreras was born in San Francisco and raised in South San Francisco.
Recruit Cruz Miyake. Pinning Recruit Cruz Miyake will be his father, Israel Cruz. He chose his father because he has always inspired her and encouraged him to work hard and pursue his dreams of joining law enforcement. He was born in Peru and was raised in San Mateo County. Prior to joining law enforcement, he worked as a security officer at a shopping center. In his spare time, he enjoys going on runs, hiking, weightlifting, and spending time with his family and friends. Recruit Douglas. Penning Recruit Douglas will be his girlfriend, Nadine. He chose his girlfriend because she has always encouraged him to pursue his dreams of following law enforcement. He was born and raised in Santa Clara County. Prior to the academy, he worked as a fighter for the city of San Mateo. In his spare time, he enjoys spending time with his family and friends, being outdoors, and barbecuing. Recruit Figueroa. Penning Recruit Figueroa will be his fiancée, Megan. He chose her because she has supported him every day during the academy. He was born and raised in San Mateo County and is proud to now be serving the citizens in his county. Prior to the academy, he worked in a physical security and safety field. In his spare time, he enjoys working out, traveling, spending time with his family and friends. Recruit Gutierrez. Penning Recruit Gutierrez will be his father, Jesus. He chose his father because he is a sergeant for the Department of Alcohol and Beverage Control. His father has been an example of no matter what life throws at you, that as long as you're dedicated and you can get through anything. He was born and raised in Sacramento, California. Before the academy, he worked as a server in a restaurant. In his spare time, he enjoys traveling, playing soccer, and working on project cars with his father.
Recruit Joaquin. Pinning Recruit Joaquin will be her daughter, Citlali Gomez. Recruit Joaquin chose her daughter because she has been her most enormous support throughout this new career. Recruit Joaquin wants to be her daughter's best example in life, to never give up on her dreams. Recruit Joaquin was born in El Salvador. Her prior profession was in the medical field for the past 14 years as a radiology coordinator. Recruit Joaquin loves to spend time with her kids, hiking, physical activities such as CrossFit, cooking, and she likes to read nonfiction books in her free time. Recruit Kemp. Pinning Recruit Kemp will be his father, Enrico Kemp. He chose his father because he has always looked up to him and has always appreciated how hard he works for his family. Recruit Kemp was born in Redwood City, California, and has come full circle to start his career where his life began. Before a career in law enforcement, Recruit Kemp worked for the Oakland Athletics and Golden State Warriors as a team attendant. In his free time, he enjoys working out and spending time with friends and family. Recruit Lou. Pinning Recruit Lou will be his father, Zhang. Recruit Lou chose his father because he is Recruit Lou's role model when it comes to hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. Recruit Lou was born and raised in San Francisco. Before coming to this academy, Recruit Lou was a community services officer with the Mountain View Police Department. His experience there gave him the tools he needed to succeed at this academy. In his spare time, he enjoys archery, exercising, martial arts, and cooking steak. Recruit Morgan. Pinning Recruit Morgan will be her mother, Sigolena Quezada. Recruit Morgan chose her mother because she has been her biggest supporter and has always encouraged her to follow her dreams of joining law enforcement. Recruit Morgan was born and raised in Nicaragua. Prior to the academy, she worked in banking. In her spare time, she enjoys social dancing and hiking. Thank you.
Trinity County Sheriff Tim Saxon, would you please join us at the podium for the oath of office? Thank you, Sheriff.
Thank you very much to the Justice Training Center for giving me the opportunity and the honor to administer the oath of office to Academy Class number 23. Graduating class, please join me in raising your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter. You can put your hands down. Congratulations. Thank you very much. And welcome. And you guys are going to do well and go out there and do your jobs. Be safe, be productive, a long, healthy, and successful career to all of you.
President Calvin Coolidge once said, "No one is compelled to choose the profession of law enforcement, but having chosen it, everyone is obligated to perform its duties and live up to the high standards of its requirements." On behalf of the Santa Clara County Sheriff's Office, thank you for being here today. I would like to invite command staff to join the Academy staff and graduates for a class picture. And please join me in congratulating the graduates of Class 23.